I want to invite you to join us at Steubenville, Mid-America. So the first question, what is a Steubenville conference anyway? Well, each year, over 40,000 Catholic teens gather at 21 different locations across the country and Canada to grow deeper in their faith and to worship God. These conferences are an outreach of Franciscan University, Steubenville, and are co-sponsored by various organizations like the Archdiocese of St. Louis. The conference centers on the sacraments and the teachings of the Church. Teens attend Mass and experience Eucharistic adoration in an arena with 4,000 other teens and absolutely amazing music. There are multiple opportunities to receive the sacrament of reconciliation as well. Renowned Catholic speakers, really the best speakers there are for speaking to teens about the faith, are there. And they're going to talk about that faith, how you defend the faith, what it is to believe in God, how to live chastely. It is a really great learning experience. And ultimately, it's about the tools to live the faith each day. So, when and where are we going? We're going to Steubenville, Mid-America, which is July 17th through 19th at Missouri State University. We'll sleep in the dorms, have meals in the cafeteria. We'll have our conferences and Mass in the university's big John Q. Hemmons Arena. Missouri State is in Springfield. It's far enough away that we can put our normal life behind us, but it's also pretty close, and it's also kind of like the only place that's really going to hold a conference of this size, because we're talking 4,000 students. So who can go? Well, if you're graduating 8th grade this year, you can go. If you're graduating freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, or even senior year, you can go. We can take a limited number of young adults, those 19, 20, and 21, and we'll also need a few chaperones. Now, young adults and chaperones will be selecting them based on their usefulness, how well they're going to help the teens, that's you guys, have a good experience. So, what does it cost? Okay, now this is going to be a big number, $240, but that's the ceiling. We're going to bring it down. There is scholarship offered, and don't let costs ever get in the way, because we will make sure that you can make it, no matter what you can afford, okay? But we're going to say $240, that's the maximum you're going to pay. That includes transportation, 5 meals, lodging, the conference. It also includes a t-shirt and a variety of other things. So that's the starting price, but we're going to lower it as we find better transportation options, have a better idea how many people are going, and as we do some fundraising, because we're going to do some fundraising, and so the price you'll actually pay out of pocket will be much lower than $240. Now, we will need a deposit of $60 by the 20th of February, and then a little bit more here and there as we go on. Now, the thing is space limited. Yes, but any teen who signs up before the 10th of February will have a spot. Any teen will have a spot. Now, after that, we're going to pick how much space we're going to have left, and then those will be the spots, and that we can't get any more. So any young adults or adults who are interested in going can apply to be considered for the available spaces, because those spaces are really dependent upon the number of teens we have. So we're going to have a parent meeting on the 19th of February, where we're going to figure out how all the money works and to talk about what we're going to do for fundraising and to fill out all the forms. So how do we sign up? One, you go online to stjosephimperial.org/Steubie, S-T-E-U-B-I-E, and there at the side, there's this video, but there's also a registration link. You click it. Now you got to sign up for an account. The reason for this is once you have an account, you can sign up for everything ever we do at Youth Ministry. Okay? So you sign up once, and that's it. In fact, next year, if you sign up now, next year you can register by just sending a text message. So it'll be really easy. So you create this account, you log in, you go to the events tab, and then you see Steubenville and Mid-America, you click register, and boom, you're in. Okay? And that's it. So why should we go? What is the point of all this? You know, it is amazing to see how big our church is. Like 4,000 teens is a lot, but it's a tiny portion of the 40,000 teens who are going to go to a Steubenville conference this summer. And it's an absolutely tiny portion of the millions of Catholics who live in this country and the billion Catholics who live in this world. Our church is huge and it has an amazing influence. Faith is so often lived, but sometimes as a young person, we don't really understand the scope of it. And we don't really understand what it is to take what we've learned in the classroom, in school, in PSR, and to put it into our lives. And so this is a weekend to give to God. It's a retreat, it's an experience, it's a learning opportunity. It's well worth it. It's well worth whatever sacrifice you're going to make to get there. You know, the one time I went, there was a young man, and I had the privilege of kind of seeing him grow up from there. He was just finished freshman year, and he said, "I'm an atheist." His mom made him go, and I think that's perfectly fair. Actually, moms, if you're thinking about it, yes, make them go. I'll tell them they have to, too. But he's like, "I'm an atheist. I don't care about all this." But by the end of the retreat, his heart started to soften, and kind of, as he grew up over the years, like, he came to love God a lot and to know God. Like, this is an opportunity to really have our hearts changed. And it's so worthwhile. I said that a lot. It's worthwhile, it's worthwhile, it's worthwhile. So what are you waiting for? Sign up. Go do it now. Have you signed up yet? No, you haven't. Sign up now. 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 Good.